Joining us now is James Billow, newsroom editor at Unheard. James, great to see you again. The Trump administration has vowed to be one of truth and transparency, and I would say for the most part that Donald Trump has been far more transparent than his predecessor and is delivering on many of his promises. But right now there are a lot of questions around the Epstein files. This was an election promise by Donald Trump that we would be getting all of these files, so naturally there's a lot of anger right now that we're being told there's nothing more to see here, especially when Attorney General Pam Bondi said that there was a client list, that there were truckloads of videos and documents. This was Pam Bondi hyping it up, the release of those files just a few months ago.
You're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. But it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, well, we'll
along
look
with
for
his
that.
co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help. That's for
He
sure.
He sure did.
James, she even invited influencers to the White House and gave them binders with essentially no new information. Now we're being told there's no client list, that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide, and there's essentially nothing else to see here. No one else is getting named or charged, and it's time that we move on. And this was Pam Bondi's response to reporter questions about those files.
To him being an agent, I have no knowledge about that. We can get back to you on that. And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively, the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is missing every night. And that's it on Epstein.
I don't think she's very convincing. I think Pam Bondi has handled this terribly. And there are people on both sides of politics that are demanding answers. I mean, I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. What do you make of all of this?
No, and I think you're completely right. The scene we just saw there, that is not the sign of a confident woman. She clearly does not believe what she's saying. She's stuttering and spluttering all over her words, and it's not really clear what she's trying to accomplish. Look, you can't make a big song and dance of the Epstein files and the truth being revealed all in the run-up to the election, and then the second you get the keys to the castle, you don't share any information that you find out. I mean, that is an appalling betrayal of trust, and I completely understand why the MAGA base is in uproar about this. So yes, you have Pam Bondi. You also have Kash Patel. You also have Dan Bongino, who, again, co-directors of the FBI, or Kash's head and Bongino is deputy. And again, they're just saying there's nothing to see here. And I'm sorry, you can't have your cake and eat it. You've been talking about this issue for years and years and years. And the second you have access to all these files and all this information, you decide not to share it with the public. Okay, maybe there isn't something to be shared here, but I agree with you. I don't think this is the end of the story. And I think the way that this team has conducted itself has been nothing short of appalling.